In the waning years of the 13th century, Anatolia lay fractured and weary. The mighty Seljuk Empire had crumbled under the weight of internal strife and the relentless advance of Mongol armies, leaving a land of scattered principalities. Amid these turbulent times, a modest tribe under the leadership of Ertuğrul sought to carve a future along the Byzantine frontier. From this lineage arose Osman, a man whose vision and courage would ignite the flame of a dynasty. Though his people were few and their lands humble, Osman's resolve would grow into a force that reshaped continents. Osman inherited a world of uncertainty where survival depended on courage, loyalty, and faith. His small band of warriors lived by the sword and guided by divine conviction. The Byzantine lands nearby, neglected and weakened, became both challenge and opportunity. Osman's strategies blended daring raids with careful diplomacy, gaining both territory and the allegiance of villagers seeking protection. Every skirmish, every decision laid the foundation of a state that would grow far beyond the modest beginnings of his tribe, turning a corner of Anatolia into the cradle of an empire. One night, Osman dreamt a vision of a vast tree, its roots spreading across the world, its branches shading countless peoples. Rivers sparkled beneath its shade, and cities gleamed like jewels. This dream, interpreted by his council and mystics, became the guiding prophecy of his reign. It spoke of destiny, of a lineage that would stretch across continents. From that moment, Osman led not merely as a chieftain, but as a man conscious of history's gaze, driven by both ambition and the belief that Providence had chosen his house for greatness. The early years were a test of endurance and wisdom. Rival Turkish beyliks eyed Osman with suspicion, and Byzantine garrisons attempted to quell his growing influence. Yet Osman's combination of fairness and force won hearts and respect. He allowed conquered villages to maintain their ways while enforcing justice and order, building loyalty rather than relying solely on fear. Under his leadership, the Kai Turks became more than a tribe. They became a disciplined and unified force, the nucleus of a state yet to come, destined to endure where others faltered. In 1302, the Battle of Baphius marked Osman's first decisive victory. Despite being outnumbered, his warriors enveloped the Byzantine forces with precision and courage. The victory sent shockwaves across Anatolia, signaling that a new power had arisen. Villages began pledging allegiance, and Osman's reputation as a leader of vision and valor spread. Through calculated diplomacy and persistent campaigns, he expanded his control, demonstrating that conquest was as much about strategy and leadership as it was about force. Every foothold gained strengthened the fledgling state and emboldened Osman's followers. Alliances proved as vital as battles. Osman forged bonds with neighboring tribes and influential figures, most notably Sheikh Edebali, a revered spiritual leader whose guidance lent both legitimacy and purpose to Osman's rule. His marriage to Edebali's daughter, Malhun Hatun, symbolized a fusion of faith and ambition. Spiritual wisdom, military discipline, and political acumen combined under Osman's leadership, setting principles that would define Ottoman governance for centuries. The young emir demonstrated that an empire is not built by swords alone, but by vision, alliances, and enduring laws. The administrative foundations of Osman's principality took shape during these formative years. Justice became a pillar of governance, faith a unifying principle, and discipline the hallmark of his warriors. His people, though few, were united by loyalty and shared purpose. In this crucible of Anatolia, Osman honed not only military strategies, but the art of rulership. Every conquered village, every tribute secured, and every oath sworn to his banner was a step toward transforming a modest frontier tribe into the nucleus of one of history's greatest empires. As Osman's influence grew, so too did the legends surrounding him. Tales of his valor, wisdom, and dreams spread across Anatolia, inspiring both admiration and fear. His reputation attracted warriors and advisors who shared his vision, bolstering the strength of the nascent state. It was during these years that the term Osmanli began to be applied, marking the birth of the Ottoman identity. This name would, in time, become synonymous with conquest, governance, and culture, echoing through centuries of history yet to come. By the end of his life, Osman had secured key territories along the Byzantine frontier, establishing a durable base for expansion. Castles that once bore foreign banners now flew the crescent, and markets and mosques signaled the flourishing of a new society. Osman's people looked to the horizon with hope, inspired by a leader whose vision combined faith, courage, and foresight. Though he did not live to witness the full grandeur of the empire he had ignited, his legacy was secured, a foundation sturdy enough for his successors to build a dominion that would span 3 continents. As we follow the story of Osman's rise, you can witness how vision and determination can turn humble beginnings into history-altering power. If thou want to explore more epic tales of courage, conquest, and the men who shaped our world, subscribe now and join the journey through time. The story of the Ottoman Empire is only beginning, and every chapter brings new wonders of history to life. Upon Osman's passing, his son Orhan inherited a principality transformed. What had been a small frontier tribe now commanded loyalty across multiple towns and fortresses. Orhan continued his father's policies, blending military expansion with diplomacy, and began the process of formalizing governance. Structures of taxation, administration, and military organization took shape, providing stability that allowed the Ottomans to move from a frontier principality to a regional power capable of challenging neighboring beyliks and Byzantine holdings alike. Under Orhan, the siege and eventual capture of Bursa in 1326 marked a turning point. The city became the first Ottoman capital, a symbol of permanence and ambition. Its walls, once Byzantine, now bore the crescent. Bursa's conquest provided not only strategic advantage, but also economic and cultural vitality, attracting artisans, merchants, and scholars. Orhan's governance demonstrated that an empire grows not only by war, but by cultivating thriving societies, integrating conquered peoples, and projecting justice and faith. Orhan's reign also cemented the Ottoman military structure, introducing a disciplined cavalry and the beginnings of organized infantry. These forces would become the backbone of future conquests. Alongside military development, Orhan nurtured education and religion, building mosques and learning centers that fostered loyalty and cultural cohesion. The foundations laid during his rule allowed the Ottomans to expand further into western Anatolia, gradually encroaching on Byzantine territory and setting the stage for centuries of dominance. It was a period of calculated expansion and consolidation. Alliances were forged, marriages arranged, and diplomacy carefully executed, alongside relentless campaigns. Orhan's leadership balanced vision with pragmatism, ensuring that rapid growth did not outpace governance. This era, while often overshadowed by the later sultans, was crucial. It transformed the Ottomans from a local beylik into a rising power, recognized by allies and feared by rivals, signaling that the empire's destiny had truly begun. Over decades, the Ottoman state developed systems that would endure for centuries. Law, military organization, and administrative efficiency. The blending of local customs with Islamic principles provided cohesion among diverse peoples. Each conquest, each fortified town, each negotiated alliance strengthened the growing empire. By carefully balancing fear and respect, Orhan maintained control, ensuring that expansion was sustainable. The early Ottomans were no longer a mere tribe of warriors. They were the architects of a lasting empire. As the Ottomans solidified their control in Anatolia, attention began to turn westward. The Byzantine Empire, though diminished, remained a looming presence. Its cities, trade routes, and fortifications represented both threat and opportunity. Future sultans would face the challenge of confronting this ancient power, but the foundations laid by Osman and Orhan had created a state capable of pursuing bold ambitions. The stage was set for centuries of conquest and governance that would leave an indelible mark on history. The story of the Ottoman rise is far from over. From a small tribe to a growing principality, the empire's journey is filled with vision, courage, and determination. To witness the next chapters, the grand sieges, legendary leaders, and the transformation into a world power, subscribe now and join History Reborn, where the past comes alive in every tale. By the end of this formative era, the Ottoman Empire had taken shape as a resilient and ambitious polity. Borders were secure, governance structures functional, and the military disciplined. Yet the most remarkable feature was the sense of destiny cultivated by Osman and Orhan, a belief in divine favor and human courage. This ethos, carried forward by generations, would propel the Ottomans across continents, shaping the fate of empires and altering the course of history for centuries to come. The tale of the Ottoman rise is a testament to vision, leadership, and perseverance. From the ashes of the Seljuk Empire, a single tribe achieved extraordinary feats, guided by faith, strategy, and the indomitable will of its leaders. Osman's dream, nurtured by Orhan's skillful stewardship, laid the foundation for one of the greatest empires the world has known. History, in all its depth and grandeur, is reborn through their story, inviting us to witness the power of ambition shaped by destiny. The rise of the Ottoman Empire reminds us that greatness often emerges from modest beginnings. It is a story of courage, foresight, and the tireless pursuit of vision. From frontier villages to imperial ambitions, Osman and Orhan transformed a small people into a force remembered for centuries. As we close this chapter of History Reborn, remember that every empire, every legend begins with a spark, a belief in destiny, and the courage to seize it. The journey continues, and history awaits those who listen.